Greetings, fellow captains, and welcome back to another episode of World of Warships with the Hivehound. And today we're going to have a look at the brand new Tier 6 Premium, the München, and I'll give my first initial thoughts on it. Don't forget to hit the like, hit the subscribe button, because on Friday, the 19th of February, at 7 PM British Standard Time, or Greenwich Mean Time, or Universal Standard Time, whichever one, the centre of the world time, I will be live streaming for my birthday, and I will be giving away 2 Munichs, as well as a whole bunch of crates. Now, I'll be honest with you, this wasn't not the best game I've ever had in a Tier 6, but considering you get auto-focused by everyone when you take out the new ships, and I've gone for quite an aggressive tactic, and in all fairness, it suits the ship quite well. There's a couple of ways you can build up the Munich. I got its range to 18.5 kilometers, so if you're more of a sit back and spam HE, perfectly good at that. Actually, really good at that. I think I've got a 4.2 second reload on there as well. But if you're a bit more aggressive, an unusual playstyle for me, but I've gone for some rudder shifting and try and take advantage of the really good armor piercing that this ship does in fact have. So as you can see, I'm looking to go out on the flank, cut back in, and annoy those cruisers. So yeah, the torps are really short range. I don't even know why I just fired them, but you never know. Never know. And there's the Benham spotted nice and early. That was awfully silly of you, Benham. Although we'll see how silly. I wonder if he actually gets to hit any of those torps. So yeah, as you can see, the fire rate is really good. Accuracy is up there. The guns do tend to hit exactly what you're aiming at. Unlike other light cruisers that have fast firing 152mm guns, like the classics of the Americans, the Boise, the Helena, that type. The shells they have a much faster flight time. They are, they're still a bit floaty, but look at the rate they're coming down. They're nowhere near Atlanta shells. So the guns are very usable, and particularly obviously the closer you get, the lower the arcs get. As you can see, he's within 12 kilometers, and all of a sudden I go from having the parachutes releasing to some fairly low angle fire for a ship with such low caliber guns, which is definitely a strength that you want to take advantage of. It makes it very good at close range engagements, and pretty good at long range engagements. It's not the American super heavies from range, where they just fly in and smash you on ships like the Indianapolis and New Orleans. And we're going to try and punish this Belfast, because he made the mistake of being spotted whilst broadside. And see, like, the HE is really good, but like, don't underestimate the armor piercing. Okay, granted, we've probably not got the best angles there, but we've done enough. we done better than nothing. And here we go. We're going to abuse the broadside of this gun Eisenhower, and as you can see, not barn burning damage, but remember, I'm firing these guns every like 4.2 seconds, so all that damage racks up really quickly. I think that's why I like it. It's kind of reminiscent of a British cruiser, where like you always have to have your guns going, always have your guns firing, and it can just start racking up more and more damage. If you're looking for high damage, honestly, just just build a range build, sit at the back, and spam HE from 16, 17, 18 kilometers, and you can rack up some huge damage. But I definitely prefer the more aggressive playstyle, as you guys all know. So fairly even so far. 3 kills to 2. Our team is just ahead, but let's see if we can help with that. Here we go. Belfast coming in. Belfast might be bow tanking. The Belfast only has a 16mm bow, so we can actually pretty much punch directly through that. We pop a hydro because the Belfast is going broadside. That was a little bit cheeky of my teammate to finish off the kill. He didn't actually manage to get his torpedoes away, which, alright, we won't complain about that too much. Saved us dodge them. We're going to crash into the corpse of this Belfast here, just to stop ourselves abruptly, because that Benham's torps looked like they were fired reasonably well. And there we go, we got kill number 2, and we're on 63,000 damage already. Now, all of our British cruisers, there's the Surrey. The Surrey has the smallest citadel in the world. It's almost as small as the Wichita, because the Wichita doesn't have one. But as you can see, we're still racking up some pretty good damage, but we're going to attempt, but we are genuinely going to really struggle to get any citadel hits on that Surrey. So we decided to change our focus to the Flint, because while the Flint's pushing in, Flint's spamming HE at a really high rate at us. So we want to try and get rid of him as soon as possible. I forgot to check the armor layout, but it does feel reasonably tanky. I'll double check that towards the end of the video. Actually, we'll do a quick segment at the end where I'll show you just exactly how I've built. The Flint doesn't have torpedoes. You have me panicking for a second, but it's the other one. It's the Atlanta that has torpedoes, and he gets absolutely shit on. So again, Surrey, it's got good armor. It's surprisingly tanky. I know it's a British ship, but it is tanky, and we are we going to find this? There we go. We actually found the citadel, but not the easiest thing to do. And there we go. Pick up the kill, and he is gone. He is out of there. He is dead. So 95,000 damage. This was like my 5th game in it. 4 kills and almost 3,000 base XP. Got to be happy with that. Right, so bear with me just 2 seconds, and we will be right back with the commander build and how I put the ship together. And we're back in port, and here we go. Here is the Tier 6 München in our Lunar New Year port. And as you can see, alright, okay, you might not be able to tell directly, but it is really small for a cruiser. I mean, really small, which sort of inspired my build around it a little bit. Right, so I'll show you, this is what I used in the video. So we have Aiming Mod Systems 1 to improve turret traverse. That's the only thing I really care about on this ship. Propulsion mod, and we've gone for steering gear mod 3. And in this particular build, we are using the Azura Lane Hipper. So I have Kuznetsov for extended range, Madden for quicker reload and turret traverse. I've gone for Ingenious, but if you want to go for maximum range, I think I got it wrong. It's not 80, it's 17.5 you can get with Beyond Range on here. But I've gone Ingenious, full speed ahead for more speed and more agility, and Sponge because you don't have any heals available because it's Tier 6 and it's German. But then we did go for Fixated and then Refill Station. So if you've got Refill Station and Beyond Range, I think that's how I was hitting the 18.5. You just have to be in range of a teammate to get that. If you don't have Azura Lane Hipper, I understand not everyone does have Azura Lane Hipper. If you have, where is he? Gunther Legends. Basically, you can do pretty much the identical build. Okay, not quite. You have to go for Ingenious, Full Speed Ahead, Sponge, although you can go for Velocity if you want, and then you get Steer Clear. I wouldn't probably bother with the acoustic chamber in all fairness, but obviously it's handy to have. But Steer Clear will make you a bit quicker, a bit more agile again. So that is always an option. A bit if you prefer, if you want to focus on AP, you've always got Carl von Mueller as an option. My build is Scott and Madden for faster reload and more accuracy. And on this build we use Beyond Range. We use Igniter just because you can. If you want a HE build, obviously go for Burn It Down Igniter. And then I've gone for Punch Through and Fixated for. So this is the sort of accuracy range build. Burn it all to hell build. That's what we'll call them. Obviously, switching to Steven Gear might be a good shout. This ship is very fast. It is, its agility is its strong suit for sure. So loadout, our sonar is pretty good sonar. 3.8 detection for torpedoes and 5.4 for ships. Very good for hunting down those sneaky destroyers, particularly in a ship like this where you can actually hunt them down, because not many of them will be able to get away from you. Stats wise, 30,200 hit points. Okay, not the highest, not the worst. On this particular build we have a 16 kilometer range. My mistake, a 4.6 second reload time and a turret traverse of 16.1. Maximum shell damage for HE is 1,700 and 3,750 for the AP. Classic German torps, short range, 6 kilometers, 64 knots. Pretty usable, as you've seen. if you're going to push in and be aggressive. Maneuverability with just shy of 39 knots with a 690 meter turning circle, which is pretty good, and a 4.1 second rudder shift. So yeah, this is an unusual playstyle for me, but this is as you've seen, a very aggressive, agile build that I use. Detectability by sea is 12 kilometers, so you will get spotted a lot, which is why I focus on going fast and going in hard with it. Armour, we're talking pretty standard tier 6 cruiser things here. So our front plating is 16mm, our side plating is 20 to 50mm, the 50 obviously protecting our citadel. What do we want to pay attention to? Your deck armour there, our deck is 25mm pretty much all the way through. Our citadel armour is above water, is 35, so you've got the 50 and the 35mm to go through, so it's pretty well armoured, even if it does have a pretty colossal citadel. And our citadel deck is another 20, so it's 40mm of armour that they have to penetrate through between the deck and the citadel deck to get citadels. So you're not going to suffer much from citadels, but you are going to take a lot of damage, and it's damage that you can't heal back just because the rest of the ship is pretty weak. So above average main battery reload speed, extended sonar range and duration, a light cruiser designed, developed prior to the outbreak of World War II. Cruiser M, the new ship was noticeably different from the Königsberg class and the cruiser Nuremberg in terms of her artillery armament layout with superior speed. Yeah, she's a light cruiser. That's exactly what she is. Yeah, that's me done. I think everyone's had enough of listening to me ramble on about this ship. So I do hope that you enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like, give the video a cheeky thumbs up, and pop subscriptions and notifications on so you don't miss the giveaway on Friday, where I will be handing out 2 of these ships live on stream. So thank you very much for stopping by, and until next time. Take care.